Like pride flags in June, freedom fries after 9/11, or black squares on social media, Americans have a knack for making real change with their creative activism. And no surprise, now they're turning their focus to Russia.
Russian restaurants here in the U.S. that once proudly displayed the country's heritage are feeling repercussions from a war thousands of miles away.
A new call this morning to ban the sale of Russian alcohol here in New York.
Surely these savvy New Yorkers know a Putin supporter when they see one, right? But are these businesses really in the pockets of Russian oligarchs? And how much are they sending back to Putin himself? As a true patriot, I had to find out how well our boycott strategy was working. My first stop, a Russian restaurant in the West Village, Saryevna. Sounds suspicious already. Did Putin help you set up this place?
No.
How much of a share do's he have in this business?
None that I'm aware of.
If I order the borscht, how much of it will go back into his hands?
Presumably none.
It's here somewhere. Where's the yacht?
There's no yacht.
I wasn't able to find the spy stuff at Ricky's, but a restaurant with Russian in the name must be a front for Moscow loyalists. I went to the Russian samovar to meet with the owner. Look at this guy, he's gotta be in Putin's pocket. You brought this out for me?
Yeah,
Misha von Schatz.
Yeah.
That's your real name?
it's my real name. Misha wanna shot.
Do you always refer to yourself in the third person?
Misha sometimes does.
Oh, this is gonna be a long shoot.
Yeah.
You know what, you should probably try this first. I know what Russia does to journalists.
No.
What is your most popular dish and drink here?
No surprise, chicken Kiev.
And how has business been up until this point?
Business was just getting good again, coming out of the pandemic. And then because we have Russian in the name, we're automatically vilified. You know, just because we are a Russian establishment doesn't mean we write a check to Putin or his regime. We're standing with Ukraine in our staff that is mostly Ukrainian. People don't understand many Ukrainians work for Russian establishments. And by blackballing the business, you're hurting them earning their wages and their tips where they need to send it back home to help theirs, which becomes a problem as well.
Where exactly do you stand on this war?
We stand behind all Russian New Yorkers when we say that violence is not the answer, and we are here to make borscht, not war.
How has your business changed since this war started?
Since the first week of the war, we definitely noticed a big decline in business and revenue. We'd probably say about half of what we normally do, just people not coming in.
Americans have a way of sort of not knowing exactly where to put their activism and sort of misunderstanding a proper boycott. Is that what's happening in this situation?
That's sort of what's happening, yeah. They like to assume that maybe the Russians in New York, by maybe hurting us, it might hurt Russians back home, when in reality, the Russians that are here left Russia for a reason.
Could it be that our protest strategy was punishing the wrong people? I mean, these guys are even part Ukrainian themselves. This is worse than the time my sister went to jail because our DNA profiles are so similar.
Business dropped like overnight, and we were just getting threats and calls calling us all types of names, Nazis, this and that. And being of Jewish descent isn't always a nice thing to deal with.
And that's happening pretty frequently?
On a constant basis, yeah. It's time for another shot.
That's okay.
Yeah, it's okay.
I better not.
Yeah, it's all right.
Okay, I'll do it.
Yeah,
Okay.
there we go.
Okay.
Oh, you went for the whole thing, okay.
I don't want to be rude.
You sure you're not a Russian spy? You drank that like a Russian.
I'm so sorry that your business is suffering and that Americans are so misguided on this whole thing. I want to support your business. You know what? I'll take one of everything. Round of drinks for everyone. Well, there's no one in here, but you get the idea. Just everything.
We can get you our Russian kid juice.
Yes! Cheers.
And to wash that down, some of our famous borscht.
Nice! Okay, I've very much been looking forward to this. What is in this?
So beets and beef and potato.
Oh.
All Russians' favorite thing.
I have a slight beet allergy, but it'll be fine. Oh, it's so good. I'm not gonna let that get in the way. What would be your message to Americans?
My message
this
to
time?
Americans is don't vilify anything or anybody that is Russian. We didn't start this war. It's Putin's war.
One final question. Why so many beets?
Why not? It's full of vitamins and minerals.
Well, if one thing is abundantly clear, it's that New Yorkers have gotten this one all wrong. And the only Russian asshole in this war is Putin. Now the only thing left to do is to support my fellow Americans.